We'll say hi.
All right, Kim, we're live.
We are live.
Hello, everybody. I see Graham. I love that message. God bless you both. I'm glad you're up watching. And,
Thank you.
thank you. And I'll tell you, the Queen, God bless.
Mm-hmm.
Big G's here. Ann's here.
Ann's here.
Hey, Park Bench Polly is a creep. We'll talk about Polly when we come back. Sherry's here. All right, let's go to opening, and then we'll come back and we'll start talking. All right, we're back. Kim, I don't want to get into politics.
No politics.
This train thing is bothering me.
The what?
You didn't hear what's going to happen?
No, tell me.
With the trains, they're going on strike.
Oh, wait. No, I didn't hear.
Now Biden says the tractor trailers and the planes could take care of everything now. The tractor trailers couldn't get the stuff to the stores without the trains.
Right.
They said 75,000, I don't know if it's box cars or whatever, a day go out.
Yeah, there's a huge
now,
thing.
Now what are we going to do? Shelves are going to be empty again. People store up on toilet paper. You got to be able to wipe your ass. I don't care what anybody says. You know what I mean? It's just going to get ridiculous again. If this really happens, this Biden, and not because he's a Democrat or anything else, or I like Trump, none of that. What he did to this country the last 2 years, it's a sin.
Yeah.
And it's a sin, and I just hope everybody wakes up with this.
There's got to be somebody. We need somebody.
Yeah.
I keep playing is it Bonnie Hunt? I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero.
So anyway, like I said, I don't want to get into the president.
No.
I'll tell you, I felt so bad when the Queen died.
Yeah.
I really felt it in my spirit when I was praying for her and seeing her on the TV. I think she was a good woman.
Because I haven't watched anything that has a lot of commercials or the news. I haven't seen a lot on it. I did see a brief thing that some of them over in where the Queen is from do not favor our American girl.
Oh, Megan?
Yes.
Yeah. There's a message on here that I should send a few guys over there to talk to her. Oh, God.
They have a hashtag Go Home Megan.
Oh, look at Richard. Luisi for president. 2000. All right. Let's go to the topic. Come down because people are talking.
All right.
Let's go down.
Let's
do that.
Get it started.
And then we'll in between, I'll talk and come up with some stuff.
Okay. I do have to say I put a mint in my mouth that's been in my bag. And I feel like an old lady because I could taste the perfume on it.
Oh, my God. My mother used to do that to me. With gum and everything.
I became that old lady.
Yeah. Pull out a pack of gum. There's tobacco all over it. Yeah. We ate it, though.
We ate it. I'm eating the mint anyways. But
it's
tasting perfumey to me.
I know.
All right. Let's start off with Graham.
All right. Bobby Luisi is a top man. I spoke to him when the Queen died. His words were so comforting. God bless, Graham. I'm so happy you're home and doing well, too. I'm staying up unyieldingly. What is that?
1 in the morning.
1 in the morning, yeah.
You were right. You were
saying
saying
hello,
something.
Bobby. Yeah, I told you it's a 5-hour difference.
Yeah.
I know because I did a few shows in London. I just thought, Bobby, now you have Prince Harry. Can you send a few of your old friends around to have a word with Megan?
Take care of her. Take care of her.
That's too funny.
No, we can't now.
Baywatch is here.
They would call that racist if we took care of her now.
Yeah. Hi, Bobby and Kim. Hope you're all doing well. God bless you, Ann.
Hi, Anne-Marie.
All right, Baywatch.
Love those flowers.
Yeah. Elaine is here. Hello, Bobby and Kim. Love the video on Hanover Street. Loves and kisses. Bobby, have a great show.
I didn't see that video. Did I see that video? I can't remember.
They might have put that up on my thing.
Oh.
I haven't been able to look at it.
What do you mean they put it up? I'm new here.
Big G and Sherry
Yes.
are taking care of a lot of things now
Okay.
that I can't do.
Oh, excellent.
So there's a lot of stuff going up. Maybe Big G put something up. And she
Oh.
saw it. And I didn't get a chance to look at it yet.
Well, thank you very much, Big G. And who else was taking care of it?
Sherry.
Sherry.
Yep.
Thank you, Sherry.
Hello, Bobby and Kim. Hope all is well. God bless.
God bless.
God bless, Richard. Hi, Bobby. Great to see you. Hope Kim is having a great time. Oh, that was last week, the
That was
concert.
last week.
Gee, we got to hear.
All right. Thank you, Big G. Yes, Aerosmith was awesome. Loved it, loved it. How did they not put on a good show? I mean, 50 years.
No,
that was
they're
50 years in the making.
No, they're good. Aerosmith's good. Steve Tyler's out of his mind.
Yes, he is.
God bless all you lovely people. God bless you, Graham.
Oh, that's
All right.
the Big G. Hi,
Yeah.
Big G. Hi, Rich.
Hi, Richard. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get this one. Park Bench Paulie is a creep. I agree with you 100%, my friend. He is a creepy little bastard, isn't he?
Well, it's nice that he has a new nickname.
Yeah. See, he thinks he's got a platform. He got this gorilla room or something. He goes on, he talks about me. And
Oh, is he on YouTube?
no, I think it's a Facebook thing.
Oh, okay, that's possible.
I guess you could have a little day. I guess he talked. Well, guys call me and tell me.
Okay.
They're at a point with him now that they don't even want to listen to him no more because they know it's all nonsense. All Paulie ever did in his life was lie and embellish stories. And that's all he's doing now.
Right.
He was never a nothing on the street. I took him in with us, and today I wish I never did. Because his heart really wasn't with me.
Right.
He was just another guy to be with on the street. And I found that out with him, But God bless him.
God bless.
I'm not going to say nothing else. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry.
Hey, what's up, Scott?
Hi, Scott. Talking amongst themselves. Hi, Scott. Hello, Richie. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, here we got one.
Biden is out of touch with the real world. He is, Rich.
Oh, yeah.
This is insane. And then he's saying, this is crazy. I remember when Trump was still in, the gas station on Revere Beach Parkway where my mother's building is,
Yep.
$1.99.
Yes.
Now it's still, some of these over here are still $3.99, $3.79. That's the prices I see when I drive past them, right?
Yeah.
He bragged about that. This moron, when he came in office, it was $2.25
Yes.
nationwide.
Yes. And when the funny part is,
Yeah.
when it hit almost $5
Yeah.
around here, because
Yeah.
it was over $5 in California.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the president. The price is coming down. Look what I did.
Yeah, so now it's 3 something.
Yeah.
But here, they're saying he's destroying our reserve.
Yeah.
We need that for military. We need that for back. He's destroying it. He's taking too much out of there. That's why the prices are going down.
Yep.
Because he's pulling it out of the reserve.
And he was on TV talking about how great everything is as
Yeah.
the Dow was dropping, right as he was speaking.
Now, you see what happened today?
Oh, I didn't see today.
Oh, well, it went down 800 something points.
Really?
Was that today or yesterday? Oh, no, I think it was today I saw it.
Well,
watch
he
so
was in
much news, I
Boston.
forgot.
I know. He was just in Boston.
Yeah.
Some of my former students came to see me because he was at their school.
Oh,
So
nice.
they got a half a day.
Oh, that was nice. But I'm going to tell you that all these things I'm seeing with this inflation,
Oh,
it's out of hand now. It's really getting out of hand, and it's going to get worse.
okay. So here's a good question, and I'm sure everybody would like to help out with this. Are they going to induce fear to try to get you to vote Democrat again? Or is it, they're just going to steal the election?
I don't know what I don't think they're going to be able to steal it this time.
So that you think they're going to try something, like you said, stopping the
Well,
trains
the thing right now with the election is he brought the gas price down.
Right.
What else did he do that was good?
Yeah.
He did nothing good, this guy. All the way from Afghanistan, everything he did was wrong. So this is what's happening right now.
Yep, we got to remember in November.
You're right, Tim. That's what we got to do, my friend. That's what people have to do. I'm a convicted felon. All right, what's God say? My video is buffering?
Yeah, that could be his internet.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing on here. It
Yeah.
looks good here. We're looking good over here. All right, Richard. Luisi for president.
Hey, Big G.
All right. Let's see. This government is yeah, Ricky, I know. I know it's terrible what's happening right now.
Well, they do have an interesting new movie on YouTube, if anybody's seen it.
About what?
My Son Hunter. Did you watch it yet?
No, I don't even want that jerk off. I don't even want to look at that.
Well,
I'm surprised Park Bench Paulie ain't hanging out with him. What else do we got? Let me see.
they're talking amongst themselves.
All right.
All right, here's Graham.
All right. Sorry, Bob. You spent all day in Windsor Castle with my family and slept and fell asleep. Bobby for president. Thank you, brother. God bless you, Bo.
I hope it was a beautiful service to be there to see. That must have been a sight to see.
It must have been. Hey, Richie's here. What's up, cuz?
Hi, Richie.
Oh, they're talking. She's talking about something. Okay. My daughter's not feeling well. Please pray for her. She's only 21 and a good kid. Scott, what's her name?
Yep, let us know her name.
And I'll put a prayer in for her tomorrow morning when I pray. I'll write it down. So I got to have it in front of me because I don't have the memory I had before, like short-term stuff. No, seriously.
No,
I really don't, because I'll stop praying and. All right, James. Hi, Bobby. I thought it was interesting how you started a Chinese restaurant. That must have been quite an undertaking. Well, I'll tell you, the lucky part we had, one of my cousins married a Oriental girl, beautiful girl, and her father was big in Chinatown. So that was one out that we had. At that time, my partner, Junior, was a big bookmaker, and he worked with the Chinese. So we had connections in Chinatown. The big undertaking was getting them down there, housing them and everything. It wasn't like a hamburger joint. They could have just hired the summer kids. But I'll tell you, it was a great business.
I'm sure the food was delicious.
Oh, just like Chinatown. Got them out of Chinatown. Oh, hi, Mario. Bobby and Kim, what's up from San Diego?
Oh, love my kids.
Almost done with the book. Great. Oh, let me announce something on the book.
Okay.
Here's what we're doing. All right, Capital Christian's going to go up on Amazon like the other books, like my other book. All right, and the price will be a little different because what happened is I can't mail overseas. Because of everything that's going on in customs, it's just too expensive.
Right.
But if someone in Ireland, England, Newfoundland orders it off of Amazon, it's going to be a lot cheaper for them.
Right.
The only thing I can't sign them. But what I could do, the same thing, go up to Etsy, and I got to change it on eBay. Even if you order now, I'm going to have it the same price as the other book, $25, signed with free delivery in the United States.
Very good.
So that's how I changed it today.
Oh, I have an idea. Remind me after.
All right.
I'm going to refresh my memory.
All right, Eric. Bobby, if the organization ever wants to get back, bosses needed to stop being in jail. Ray did it, but he was in Providence. Persico was in jail for the most of his tenure. Amuso.
Okay,
Yeah.
kind of choose up.
No, that's all right. That's all right. But what he's saying is all these all these guys are in prison.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Do you
And he's right about that because it can't get itself back together with these guys gone. Can't do it.
And so many were away at a time that they would have been training or recruiting and teaching.
Well,
right?
teaching, that's the most important thing. They're old school guys. But here's the thing. Like, Bonnie's the boss of the Genovese family. And that's the most powerful family right now. But the Genovese are very smart and they try to stay mostly to themselves.
Right.
They don't need anybody else.
Right.
So that leadership's not there for everybody. And the smaller families are struggling, you know?
Yeah. The government's not going to be helping.
It might go back to the Joe the Boss days.
I'm
And
thinking.
there's not going to be one boss there, although Luciano didn't let him sit there for too long. But Ozzy, hi Bobby and Kim,
Hi,
and
Ozzy.
all blessings. God bless my friend.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
Yeah, Baywatch, everyone is great. All right, let's see. A Musso was a puppet for Gas Pipe. Yes, absolutely. I don't like a Musso. I don't like Vic, so I really don't.
Rick says hello.
All right. Kim, how was it? Aerosmith rocks.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice. All right, let's go. Oh, hey.
Thank you, love. I appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Bobby and Kim and all. Let's have another great show. We will, Steve. We're already doing good. We'll talk about a few more topics as the night goes on. We'll bring up some more stuff. Will there ever be another Donnie Brasco? Do you mean FBI agent undercover Donnie Brasco or a movie? Everybody's really, no one's going to let a Donnie Brasco in anymore.
No.
Hello, Bobby, Kim, and everyone.
But not for nothing, everything's already listening in more than ever before.
Yeah, I know, but still, if they really want, they got to have someone inside.
Oh, yeah.
They got to have informants. That's how they make all their cases, Kim.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby, if your boy Ron Previty, just joking, wore a wire on the New York family, do you think they would have noticed he killed him? Of course they would have. Of course they would have. See, now, if I saw a wire on him, and we were going to look for that at one time, but if it wasn't there, I didn't want to, like, upset Joey.
Right.
But if I found a wire on him, I would have called Philly.
Okay, so here's the question I'm asking. Not made for TV wire. How did the wires work back in the day? Was it like really just like taped to you?
Oh yeah, they taped it on. Oh yeah, yeah. They got so many things now. You know, there was a kid. He was in population, and he was around Joey. They had the bug in his radio with a battery. There's a battery in there.
Yeah.
So I was going on walk and talks and talking because he was an Italian kid, but he was a jerk off the kid.
Right.
Talking with Joey, he was picking up conversations. Another friend of mine that was in prison, they had a cell bug. If they want you today, it's just too hard.
Well, that's why I was asking. I didn't know if it was like done a little different, than what you see on TV.
Yep. All right, Bobby, during the glory days, were certain Irish treated with less discrimination than the Italians or the mafia in Boston? During the glory days, if you're talking way back, the Irish had everything set up here first, but if you're talking about my era, the Irish got just the same respect.
Yeah.
If Persico wasn't in jail, the last war wouldn't have happened. Yeah, you're right about that. He's right about that. I was trying for YouTube earlier and saw that John Elier thing. That man is such a prick. I'm sorry, but he really annoys me. I know, Grim. I know. All right. So God bless you, Bobby and Kim and everyone. God bless. Man.
God bless you, Scott.
All right. Here we go. Jelly Joe. Bobby, was Rico Ponzo made with the Patriot? No, he wasn't. He wasn't made. Actually, they had a falling out with him. So he was never getting made, Rico. Plus, he was too much of a wahoo. All right, Paul P. Joe Biden has never had an actual job. He's never been a career politician since the 90s. Yeah, he's been a career politician since the 70s. He's right.
So he's been making money.
Yeah.
So like when they go to the colleges, that's where they technically supposedly make their money. So
they can't make that money when they do conferences and everything.
Right. So they
never make that kind of money.
They're speaking
These people are
engagements.
millionaires.
That's how they supposedly make their money.
it's a way for some of them that are legit.
Right, but
You're saying that.
they don't have to show up. They're still getting paid thousands and thousands of dollars.
I know. All right, we love Trump over here. That man always done what he said. He was going to do good. Yes, absolutely. All right, Raccoon Man says yesterday he must be talking to someone. I am using public transportation with the gas prices and the cameras. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Trump was still in office, I don't think that Putin would have gone. Is that what it says?
Yeah. She cried.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Nato. Well, let me tell you, everybody loved and respected the Queen.
Yes.
You know, of course, all over the world. You know, that monarchy gets respect. They're the last real one anyway.
Yeah.
In my eyes, you know. But if Trump was still in office, I don't think Putin would have went into
a lot of things that are going on.
That would have been done. The gas wouldn't have happened. The Russians wouldn't be making all this money. All this would have been totally different. People don't know what they did voting this guy in. There's also good Democrats, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
He's just doesn't happen to be one. It's sad. He's talking to you, Kim.
Oh, right, Kim? He wants it both ways. Yeah.
Yeah,
big
it went
time.
down. Oh, 20,000, see?
Yeah.
Because they were saying that on the TV. To be careful and watch. Look, it went down 20,000.
Yeah.
You can't even you can't even touch anything right now.
Well, that's why I was kind of saying, even if you are a Biden supporter, okay, if you watch My Son Hunter, they make it a joke for most of it, but they say it with the facts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can't hide what they talk about.
No, I know. Look at this. $20,000 it went down today on this man. I would be sick.
Mm-hmm.
You work hard, you do your job, you retire, get ready to retire, and then you're going to get hit with this nonsense.
Yeah.
Barbie, I heard Biden is done with British tyranny, though. In communism, they use narratives and fear. Democrats also have used this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Since day one. And that's why I was saying, if you watch the Hunter story, it talks a lot about their dealings with China, which I was surprised because I didn't follow most of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And I'm like, oh, we're in trouble if they just ever decided to do something.
Listen, it came right out on the news. It came out everywhere that the FBI was told to back off on this kid because they want the Biden to get in office. That's how corrupt this government is.
Yeah.
And again, they want to go after Trump for menial bullshit. What if he was the president? What if he did have a few top secret things there, documents or whatever? So what? Every president does that.
Yeah.
It's just that it's him. They don't want him back in office.
Nope.
They're going to come up with a new crisis to oppress us right before. Yeah, well, that's what he's doing.
And that's what I was asking.
He was like, yeah, the gas went down. I want to tell him, fool, it's still up $2 from when you came in.
Yep.
Don't be celebrating. And now we find out that the reserve is low because of what he's doing. He's stealing the gas out of there, putting it on the market.
And Trump had built that up before he left office.
Built it up. Put the pipeline in place. Did everything. All right, let's see.
What's Ricky saying?
Oh, they got more angels you haven't even thought of. More angles. What I say, I can't see it. You haven't even thought of on how to steal it.
Yeah. 100% right. I agree with you.
All right, Baywatch. Not even joking. The British are responsible for goading countless people in the headlines to do horrible things. They also harass American citizens and sneak into our country to run operations. I don't know anything about that. Baywatch.
That was to Jim. Her name is I think that was from when I was Talking about them listening.
Oh, yeah. Anybody that don't like Donald Trump, they can kiss my ass. Thank you, Jeff. I didn't want to say that. Oh.
Yes, sending prayers for Scott.
They most oppress, spying and harassing and interfering with citizens' lives, like Minority Report movie in the world. All right, what's this? Hey, Mark, what's up? Park Bench Paulie, great name. I didn't name him that, Mark. The people did. So, but that is a great name.
Yep. Aerosmith was awesome.
Yeah. Well, he said on his shows when I was, because I pushed him to do his own little thing once a week, which he flopped on that. And he was telling everybody how he did drugs and he was homeless and he did all that to himself.
Right. Well,
people, he said it on the TV, the problems he had, what he did. As far as a gangster, he never did nothing. He was a drug dealer.
Right.
I took him in because I felt he was like family. And he was the last guy in the crew that wasn't straight and all. And Paulie did listen to me. He was a good kid on the street. I don't know what happened to this kid. But when I was gone, I found out a lot of things he was doing.
Right.
And he knew I was starting to find out. And that was another reason I think he wanted to get away from it. You know? He's just, to me, I'm sorry to say, he's just a little punk. That's all he is, you know? And I love the kid.
It's hard when it's somebody you know for years.
Bobby, one of the things that made the old timers great was they knew things evolved. So they would find how to go around Rico. Hopefully someone someday will figure it out. The problem with Rico and conspiracy, Eric, that's the problem. That's the problem, you know? All right. You know, they got me on conspiracy too.
Yeah.
They upped me 4 points for conspiracy. This Rico and this stuff, it's all garbage, huh?
And that's how they're going after Trump, is using the Rico.
They're going after everybody like that.
Especially if you don't agree with them.
It's out of control. Bobby, do you cook Chinese food? I used to. And I used to, after I shut the restaurant down, I sold my end. I used to watch them cook in the kitchen. So I used to make lobster sauce, all the sauces, beef and mushroom chai yolk. I used to know how to make all of that. We made the egg rolls. It was, we ground up the pork, cabbage, and celery. They were amazing, the egg rolls. So I used to make them at the house, though. We used to do that. Me and my friend Willie. Willie was from Maverick Street. He came down there with me, you know. Kachuk, rest in peace, Big Al Bruno. Big Al. The Israelis sent spies to America, too. Biden is the first president to denounce Britain. So.
Yes.
Bobby, your grandmother lived on Michelangelo Street, right? Yes, she did. Yep. We owned like 2 buildings at the end of the street. It was our street. We owned, you know, well, Kim, you were up there 100 times for the feast. Okay. I feel like I'm among family. Love all of you. You are, my friend. This is our thing.
Yes.
You know, it's just like the Christian show. This is our thing.
Donnie, is that to somebody or is that a question?
Okay. Donnie Bradford, yeah. It's open up with her in the hospital. I don't know what he's talking about.
So maybe they're talking amongst themselves.
Yep. All right, what do we got? Hi, Tammy. Hello, Bobby. I'm glad and excited to sit in on your show. Thank you.
Yay, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, she was on the Christian show, too, this week. All right, Gregory. Hey, Bobby. You know of Gene Borelli's crazy kid that was on John and Gene's show? I know Gene Borelli, yeah. He's a friend of mine. Because of his situation, again, with the supervised release and everything, we really can't talk or anything, but
right.
He's a friend of mine. Scott, they can put a camera in a button now. Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous what they could do.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was asking, too. Like, was it something that they just had to tape to you? I didn't know they would put it in a radio to get you.
Well, this was afterwards, but on the street, like Ronnie, they used to tape them up. You know,
Right.
they had all different ways to do it, but in the can, the kid told me when he came in the unit that it was in his radio. They swapped out his radio, and there was a bug in it. So when he go in and sit with all these gangsters, he'd overhear all the conversations. They were hearing everything that was said. You know, and it's just amazing. You know, even in prison, you can't be safe. You can't talk.
Yeah.
People don't realize today. You know, they want to talk about rats. There's guys in population that got big time. Some of them maybe 5 or 6 years, not even big, 7 years. But they're ratting on people every day in population. They get out of there.
Yeah.
They got a break. They got out. People don't realize what's going on in this world and what's really going on in these prisons. Even in population, I had to be careful everything that I said. They run right back.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was caught by an undercover journalist, and it was a TV program called McIntyre Undercover, and my mate was on it, and he got 6 years. I lived with him at the time. Look at that, see?
Yeah.
All right? Everybody, please hit the like button to support Bobby. Thank you, Sharon. All right, Biden and the Democrats have weaponized every aspect of our government. They confiscated Mike and Pillow guy's phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The My Pillow guy. That poor guy has been through so much.
Oh, the bank shut him off.
Yeah.
China was robbing all his patents. I guess they were making the pillows.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad. It's sad, it really is. All right, Bobby, they were talking yesterday on the Lee Cole show, and they said Joey Molino is coming out with a sports podcast of his own. Yeah, I heard that too, and I heard that from one of the guys down in Philly that I talked with. I think he'd be great at that. Joey's a sports nut his whole life. It's not going to be a gangster show.
No.
It's not gangster. It's going to be all sports. You know, calling for advice, tips on the games.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to be amazing at that.
Who was that? The original, the one that went from gangsta to doing his own sports show.
Who did that? I don't know.
He was the one that they tried to blow up a few times, and the car blew up, but he didn't get hurt because there was a plate under his car.
Oh, yeah, but he wasn't Italian. He wasn't a maker.
No, but
Yeah,
he
yeah.
didn't he do that? He was like a gangster in the family, but then
Yeah,
turned it
but
into a business,
it was all
like
sports,
a TV.
It was all sports, yeah. There's a lot of guys like that.
Yeah.
All right, he reckons the camera at this McIntyre wall was smaller than a pen. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I know. All right, Tammy sent a heart.
Yep, I was going back
Yep.
to that.
Okay. Come on, everybody, hit the like button. I gotta say this, guys. Since Paulie is off the show, we got another 1,000 subscribers. You believe that?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people were writing me about him. I don't want to say what because I don't want to talk, but
Yeah.
a lot of people are glad he was off the show. You should have a pic of Ray, Jerry, Larry behind you. I know, you're right. I do got their pictures. I got Larry's pictures. I got Jerry's pictures. I got Raymond's pictures. I should really do a section on them because that's the family up here. But, all right, let me see. Tim, I saw an interview of Previty shortly before his death in a garage with some of his friends. The guy's demeanor, scream scumbag, had to figure out how he was accepted into the fold. Well, you know who brought him into the fold was Stanford. Stanford made a lot of mistakes down there. This is why Joey and the guys rebelled against him. Ronnie Previty should have never been a May guy. He's an ex-cop. He took an oath with them and he broke it.
Right.
Okay? What's he going to do with them all? He was an informant from day one. He's the one that ratted out all the Stanford guys. He got me arrested, Joey arrested, and Ralph Natali arrested.
And I'm sure he made a pretty penny in between.
They gave him almost $1 million. He's the highest paid informant ever. You can look it up.
Yeah.
This guy, I didn't like him. I used to pick on him. But because of Joey, you know, I had to do what I had to do. And it was a Fed I was sitting with. You know? Bobby, did you know that Sandra St. Gennaro's feast in New York. Don't want anything advertising about the mob. No merchandise related mafia starting this year.
Oh,
Ah,
never. I didn't know there was a lot in the feast, but I never looked and paid attention.
well, I had friends that worked the feast there
Yeah.
that went to New York. And you got to go through a wise guy. You
Yeah.
got to pay for the stand. You got to do all that.
But I meant like merchandise that it would say mafia type stuff.
Well, I think they want the stigma gone.
Yeah.
And the Italians want it gone. You know. Listen, Little Italy isn't really owned by the Italians anymore.
Oh no.
Canal Street, all that. This all the Chinese took all that over. There ain't no Little Italy left in Manhattan. You know,
Yeah.
it isn't. I've been down there. I ate down there and just. Hello from Wisconsin. All right, J. Rocker. Oh, this is my man. Ron DeSantis is sending illegal immigrants to Martha's Vineyard now.
Oh.
How could he do that? How could he send them to Martha's Vineyard?
They and it's funny, a lot of the Democrat cities, because what's her name from Chicago?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I can't think of her name,
Yeah.
but is furious that
Oh, she was talking out against the whole thing. But they're a sanctioned city.
Yep, you're saying they're welcome. Guess what? They're
Yeah.
welcome. Here
Yeah.
they are.
Look at the mayor of New York.
Yeah.
Flipping out over it. And the governor of Texas, ship them out.
And
I don't blame
they're
them.
only sending like 10% of what's coming over the border.
I know.
Imagine that.
I know. It's
Like
amazing.
those politicians aren't even thinking of that part of it.
When Trump was in office and had that deal aligned with Mexico, couldn't even get in.
Right.
They had to wait over there.
And there's nothing
And that
wrong
discovers
with
a
doing
lot
it
of
right.
them. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with doing it right.
Oh, Big G, put that up. That's important.
Yep, that was the next one.
Opt in for the free membership. Yes. That's still up there, G. Thank you, G. The Queen had the same birthday as you, Bobby, and my daughter. Oh, really? She was born in April? I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that.
Gas is still higher than when Trump was in office. He would have brokered a deal between Russia and the Ukraine.
Yeah.
There would have been no war. I agree 100%. Because Putin would never know what he was going to do next.
Nope.
This guy here, he sees. You could see the weakness. Putin's a strong leader.
Yes.
Even though they're failing right now, he's still a strong leader.
Yeah.
He's hooked up with China. What's his name just went over there to visit him. Or is going, I forgot. I watched it on the news. This is what the world's turning into. And this is supposed to be the most powerful country in the world. And look what we got leading it. A feeble old man.
Mm-hmm.
He did it. Was it yesterday? He did the speech or the day before. When he's done with the speech, he was looking around. He didn't even know which way to walk.
He keeps doing that.
Yeah.
And I keep wondering, where's all this Secret Service that is supposed to be
Well,
around
I mean, if he's
him?
up on the stage, he's supposed to be powerful up there by himself. It's just that you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
He's done this 100 times.
And they all know it.
And look how sharp Trump is still at his age. Look how sharp he is.
Yep.
You should have a pic of Angelo Bruno, Chicken Tester, and Nikki. Yeah, because that was my family. You're right about that. I'm going to have to start changing pictures around. All right. Hi, William. Bobby, have you had a chance to check out the View of Mulberry Street podcast? Please check it out. I know you will like it. Yeah, I'll look at it. Mulberry Street. Podcast. All right. All right. Good evening, Boston. I like that. All right, Peter. God bless. All right, Richard. Satan has to work with the Democrat. Well, listen. It's Satan's government right now. And that's what it is.
Oh, 100%.
He's running all this now. You know, he works through weak people. And you can't get any weaker than what's up there right now. And that's how Satan does it. He works through weak people. He pulls strings.
Well, look, we keep losing all these people, but we haven't lost any politicians.
Yeah.
That's a scary thought.
Yeah, that's true too. The FBI is the muscle for the OC federal government. Speaking only for myself here. They are. Oh, American made. Bobby Kim, hello. Glad I caught the show. I'm glad you're here, brother.
Welcome, welcome.
All right. Yeah, he doesn't like English people that much to say that for that. The British got out of the EU to side with America. They are true friends. 100%. You want to know something? That's written in my book, God's Plan Revealed, when I break down the beast in the book of Revelation. Actually, I'm starting to teach on the book of Revelations. We started with one teaching Sunday. And England is always going to be our ally. And we're always going to back up Israel.
Right.
And that's the way prophecy is going to go. Hillary Clinton was on MSNBC saying, no one is above the law. Oh, yeah. Okay. Her and husband should have been in their camp 10 times over. Okay, chosen. What's up, Bobby and Kim? If Trump was still in office, I don't believe there would be as much chaos in the southern borders. Cartels are terrorizing Americans with fentanyl. Listen,
100%.
he controlled that. He had the deal made. Now, they don't even know if they could go back to Mexico and make this deal again.
No.
They don't even know if they could do that. You know, I mean, well, and then putting the fence up, they stopped that. And now they're saying they're going to put the wall back up again now.
Yeah.
And they're still finding ways over the wall, but at least it's a deterrent for most people.
Right.
You know? I don't know. Do you think Biden likes anyone but himself? He is like a robot wound up dog. Yeah. Robotic wound up dog. That's what he is.
Mm-hmm.
They're putting stuff in his ear. He's probably got a mic in there to tell him what the...
yeah, and he still can't get it right.
Yeah.
Napoli.
And the poor bastard, he makes 100 mistakes when he talks. He slurs, you know. He's an old man. There we go. All right. Market has had the worst week since COVID hit. They said that in 2 years.
Yep.
Yeah, the worst week. You know?
Michael.
Okay. All right, let's go. Salute, Bobby. God bless. Did Joe Gamby kill Frankie Flowers? His conviction that was overturned in 1997. Listen, I wasn't down there then when all that happened, so I really don't know. But they did get overturned, and Joe got out, thank God. And they beat that case, I guess so. It's your friends that stab you in the back, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. This is true, my friend. I meant were the Irish less discriminated by police in Boston. Heard stories of Italians getting pushed around by the police. In the beginning, yes. Because a lot of the cops, they were Irish.
Yep.
They didn't like the Italians. Nobody did.
No. But that's where Paddy Wagon came from, right?
Yeah, but if you look, if you look, even at Boston, even me growing up, okay, we looked down on the Vietnamese they were sending over. Remember that in the 70s? The Spanish were living in Chelsea. We didn't want them in the neighborhoods, you know, because we were ignorant and didn't know better.
Right.
And this is how the world was. But see, I'm not prejudiced, and I love all people, and especially we're Italian.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, how do we not love Spanish people? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But we grew up in prejudiced neighborhoods.
But really, no, it's part of the human nature. It's been going on from.
But see, it's learned behavior.
Well,
if you grow up in a household and there's no racism in the household with your mother and father, guess what? You're not going to be a racist.
Right.
You're going to learn to love everybody.
But
everybody is equal in this world, honey.
Like even the Indians, the tribes would fight each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The tribes fought with you know what I mean, and fought over territories.
Yeah, like we get on the street.
That's what I mean. It's human nature.
But that's something that's different.
Yeah.
That's not being prejudiced. I'm talking about being prejudiced against people. The Irish controlled everything here first, and then the Italians muscled their way in. You know?
All right.
But look, I say it all the time. Beth was half Irish. She was Irish. My kids are half Irish. I love the Irish people here. I love all the people here. And I don't see, there's no more, like, I don't see that racism anymore here.
Yeah.
I really don't. Look at this building, all the apartments. How many apartments do you think are in there? 100? I don't know. And we all mix different people. We say hi every day. There's Indians, Orientals, Black, everybody's in here,
Yeah.
you know, and we just all get along with each other. And that's the way the world should be, not just in a building.
Right.
They got everybody for conspiracy because it's a wide blanket. That's right. That's right, Sherry. They do so much with that, and that's what's disgusting. The government is a conspiracy now. Discordiado. That's right, Scott. Bobby, holidays are right around the corner. After All Souls Day, the festivals begin. Are you still planning to do the cooking show? Absolutely, 100%. I've been really busy with a lot of things. Actually, I got another job. Thank God. I'm just waiting for a few things to go in. It's a good job. I'm an estimator. That's going to take up a lot of my time too now. Now I got to do this show. I got to do the Christian show. When I do the Christian show, I did it last Friday. You know, I have to put 8 to 10 hours of work to get it done, to do the actual film it, edit it, get it ready, and then I do the live show after that. Okay? There's so much work involved to do all of this. You know, and I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do. I'm not going to lie to anybody. I don't know. Because let me tell you, finances aren't good here like everybody else.
Yep.
You know, bills are behind. And, you know, these shows, I mean, I've been so blessed.
Right. From
everybody buying equipment, and so many great people helped. But this isn't something to live off of. You know, you got to go to work. So what I have time to do, I'll do. And I'll do what I can. Wontons, yeah, I can make those too. The ground beef for them. We used to, we get the wontons, and we fill them and drop them in the oil and fry them. Instead of doing all the egg rolls, we do it with the wonton stuff.
Right.
Oh, that was great. And then I made duck sauce here. What you do is you get apple chutney, apple sauce, double thick sauce, and sugar. If you go in a Chinese restaurant, you notice that it's kind of brown looking. The duck sauce.
Yes.
It's not apple sauce because they put double thick soy sauce in it. Yeah, see, we used to make it. We used to get the 5-gallon buckets, and then we had to scoop it in. I learned a lot in there with this thing. I still remember my meat order. I do. I really do. How sick is that? Huh?
Did I do this one already?
Oh, no. All right, Bayway. Biden is against Britain because of Ireland. So obvious, it's other reasons too. For all you know, Bobby, they paid the British to do illegal taps on you and then gather that info. Wow. Wow, look at that. Great show, Bobby. No drama, no bullshit. Thank you, Richard. All right. We rebuke Satan and live in the Spirit, Holy Spirit. Spirit inside of our temple. Keep up the wonderful work. Galatians 5:21. Live by the fruits of the Spirit.
Yep.
Thank you. God bless. Drop the StreamYard link. Do you know how to drop the link?
Not right now.
You don't know how to do it?
I don't know what which link we're talking about. So
no, he wants to drop a link so he can come on the show.
Oh, all right.
So go to invite.
Yep. 1 second. Hit the wrong button.
All right. That's how I do it. It makes it easy. Go to invite at the bottom.
Yep.
Hit that.
Yep.
All right.
That I know.
Yep. To get that. Now go back and just put it in the question thing.
There. Yeah, but then everybody can come in.
No, who wants to? Yeah, put it down there.
You want me to put it here?
Yeah.
All right. You're going to make me work tonight, huh?
Well, that's it. That's all you really got to do. And then we'll see if someone pops up there. All right? Let's keep going. I know they arrested teenagers on behalf of their internet history. meaning they were spying before their history was researched. Yeah,
Yep.
of course. Bobby and Kim, please check out the podcast, View from Mulberry Street.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. All right. And those individuals losing their minds. What's up, Bobby? Hi, Michael. How we doing with sales of the new book? Well, I'll be honest, it's doing okay. It's doing all right. Not great, but we're still going. And what I did is I not lower the price, but I put the free delivery in up on Etsy. So I'll sign it and deliver it for the $25 like I did with the other book. But there's sometimes I'll get 10 orders, sometimes I won't get an order for a week. So it's always different, All right. Be home for Thanksgiving 1 week or so. Mom's cooking. Oh, that'll be great.
Graham's here. Would you like me to add Graham?
Yeah, add Graham. All right. What's up, brother? 1 week.
How you doing, mate? You okay?
Yeah, doing good. We can't see you.
Oh, I don't know. I'll tell you what it is. It's this.
There it is.
There it is.
Perfect.
It's my iPad. It keeps slipping down where the cover is.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's because it's 1 o'clock in the morning over there.
Well, it's nearly 2 now.
Yeah, all right. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm getting better now. Better from the sepsis. So everything's all good, mate. So I thought I'd start tonight and watch the show.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining us tonight, brother.
No problem. No problem.
Should I add the next question?
Yeah, well, Graham said hi, so we'll take him down. All right, Graham? And then we'll see if someone comes in. All right, my brother.
Take care. God bless you, mate. Bye-bye.
God bless you too.
Graham.
Thank you. It's nice when they come in like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's read this, Ozzy. Donnie Brasco said he got $500 in the movie for being an undercover. Can't believe it. He could have lost his life a few times. Government has no shame. That's all he got. I remember watching that.
Yep.
They gave him a medal or whatever that was, nonsense, and he got a bonus step for $500.
Is that
all right?
horrible?
He almost got clipped 10 times. Hey, Bobby, got my mug today. All right, great. Thanks, brother. All right, good. Excellent.
All right, where we at?
Okay. Jailhouse snitches. That's right, Scott. There's a million of them. If you YouTube McIntyre undercover report, you will see how he got my mate sent to prison. We got to look for that, McIntyre.
Did I take that down too soon? I jumped to
No,
the next
that's all right.
question.
Undercover report. I just want to write everything down because
Yeah.
I won't remember it tomorrow, and it'll be a shame if I don't pray for Scott and do what I'm supposed to do. Did you have a friend from Hartford, Connecticut? Did I have friends from? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I had a few. I want to say they weren't friends, but I had a few. I saw a movie about Ray. What movie was that? Hey, Tommy's here. Hello, Bobby and Kim. Great show. Kim, how was Aerosmith?
Awesome. Can't say enough great things about it.
Hey, Bobby, hope all is well. Hope all is well with you, Sean, and Mom and everything. Prayers went out, my friend. I'm working tonight. I'll have to watch the show later. Stay safe and bless all my family. God bless you.
God bless you.
All right, what's this? Oh,
You're more than welcome, Tammy.
you're welcome, Tammy.
Is that for somebody else?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's see. I always thought Paulie was on something. He twitched all the time and couldn't sit still. I accepted him because he was with you. Scott, let me tell you, when he started doing his own show, the nonsense that came out of his, I was sick. I wouldn't even watch it. Always twitching, always moving around. Nice, he told him I'm sick. I can't do the show. And please, it was just a headache. Just a headache. You should do a special on Teddy Deegan's murder. That was important. 4 May guys go to the, what's that?
Ref?
REF was an important guy. Teddy Deegan was a bad guy.
Yeah.
All right, Scott. He said he liked NASA, so he sent him a NASA t-shirt. I hated that he backstabbed you. But you're better off without him. That's all I'm saying about that. Hey, listen, he's got to live with what he did, not me. You know? He knows what he did.
And thank you. Yes, that's her name that I didn't like her name.
Who's that?
Right there.
Oh, Laurie?
Yeah, that's Chicago mayor there.
Oh, that's her. Yeah, that's right. Lightfoot. Oh, I seen her complaining.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she was mad.
Yeah.
You know? She turned around and sent them to the suburbs. Hypocrite.
Yes. And those mayors were like, what did you do?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, listen. So bad with COVID. Every city's burdened with their own problems, money, everything. You know. Oh, Boston Cleaner. Thank you, brother. Oh, we got a super chat. See, that's the problem with this, that we can't see them.
Right. It just
Sometimes
makes
they
me
pop
mad.
up, sometimes they don't. You know? All right, Eric. You should also do a special on the Irish wars, North and South. 60 people died, like the original war in New York. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Well, you know, when I was we're going to do the history of Boston with Emily, we were going to talk about all that.
Right.
But she's so busy with work and writing the book now. We got the book deal. So, you know, she just doesn't have time to come on. I want to wait for her to come on because I like that series and I want to do it right.
Right.
You know? All right. How can the vice president possibly say the borders are closed? It's insane. Because she's going to say anything she wants to say because they're following her and listening to her.
Well, that's pretty much the only job I from my understanding, they gave her,
Yeah.
and she hasn't been there.
No. I'm flying up to Philly for the weekend, going to a concert. Wish Me Luck is beautiful.
Ooh, who
It's
you
a
going to
battlefield. Who are you going to see, Scott?
see? I may have seen them.
This past Sunday, we lost a great American. Jim Martin was 101 years old. He was a paratrooper in World War II and jumped on Normandy in Operation Market Garden in Holland. Let's all pray for him. Yes, I'm going to pray for him. Whoever wants to put a prayer up for him. You gotta, you know, these poor guys, like him,
Yeah.
the guys who World War I, World War II, you know, Korea and everything, and went and sacrificed their lives, and look what they're doing to this country.
Yeah. And
Look what
they're
they're
sick
doing
to
to
their stomach, a lot of them.
They have to be.
Yep. And Mark, you're right. But something needs to be done also. It's a tough thing.
No, look at what Mark's saying is right.
Yep.
Please pray Biden makes this whole term. I know. We can't have Kamala there.
The saddest part is I see every so often other countries making fun of her and Biden.
Listen, what did they used to call Hillary? The ugly lady. They always did that. They used to call her the ugly lady.
No, but they're making fun of them like running the country.
No,
That's
I know
a shame.
that. No, I know. But still, you know, they've done that a lot, but now it's like it's a joke. They're all laughing at us.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Linda. Hello, Bobby. God bless. Did you hear that the FBI went after Mike Lindell,
Yeah.
the pillow guy? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. What would even be the reason that they would go after him?
Because he is against them.
So they sicked him on this guy.
If you come out and you're against anything they're saying, they're using the FBI to go after them. Do you know from what's that? The January 6th thing that those people are still in jail that they arrested. There are people still in jail in Washington from January 6th.
I didn't know that. Well, let me say something and how bad things are. You know, the Christian show I put on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
and we put some of the shots and everything. G put shots and everything up there. Do you know that sometimes they limit to how many likes I can put?
Yeah.
It comes right up because of whatever they said the excuse was, like I was in some kind of probation.
But that's because we're kind of run by a communist party. Communists don't like faith and hope
Yeah.
because that goes against.
It
the
has to stem
following.
from the Christian show because
Yes.
Facebook never did that to me before.
Yep.
You believe that?
Mhm.
I don't care. I still put it up on Sunday anyway. You know? Bob, you ever get the urge to go back in business? Like a legit but borderline business, like vending on gaming machines? No, not really. Not really. I just want to stay away from all that stuff. Because even with that, there's an involvement somewhere. I don't want to do anything. I really don't. I'd be happy to go to work at Walmart right now. Seriously. Then do that. All prophecy, yes, they are grim. The prophecies are being fulfilled. All right. Man, that is so true, Bobby. Satan works for weak people. He does. Listen, they're the simple-minded. See, what happens with God, the more wisdom you think you have in the world and as smart as you are, is foolishness to God and to Satan. Because that's what he thrives on.
Mm-hmm.
People don't understand that. You know? Hi, Alex.
Nevada.
Oh, Alexis, I'm sorry. I didn't see the whole thing. Much love from Reno, Nevada. May we pray for the USA. In God we trust. That's right. That's right. Praise God.
Hi, Linda.
Oh, on. Camilla as president. God help us.
That's a big on.
Oh, yeah. Perish the thoughts, God said. That's still funny. Where are we now? Cheers, my brother. Hey, Keith. How are you? I boss the clean. If JFK were around today, the Democrat Party would cast him out like a demon. You
They would.
100% right.
Well, that was part of the reason he got killed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bobby, back in the day, did the Boston police do favors for the family, like talk to people and warn them about things? Yes, I believe they did. Yes, I believe they did. Now, when I came up, a lot of guys that grew up were Boston cops. You know? All right, I don't want to, but if things continue as they are, a revolution is inevitable. I agree with you.
They want that, I believe.
Yeah. Well, what is America saying? America made.
I think he was talking to
Oh,
somebody.
forget about it. We'll never recover. Yeah, yeah. All right, Graham. What does Graham say?
Oh.
We back to Graham? Where are we? When you accept Jesus into your life, you love people and don't hate. That's right, 100%. That's right. Oh, Graham, thank you. Congratulations. Thank you, my friend. So they're probably going to be going to work next week. They're waiting for the background check. So.
You'll be wiped out like I was.
American Made's coming in. It says his device isn't working. So I don't know what's happening. All right. Here it is. American Made's here.
Oh, there he is.
All right. Let me read Paul's first and then we'll bring him in. Happy Wednesday, Bobby and Kim. Love the book. Thank you, Paul. I remember growing up back in the 90s and not everyone got along. Glad to see it has changed for the better. Except I can't afford where I grew up anymore. No, I can't either. I can't live in town.
No.
No. All right, let's pull him in. What's up, brother?
Now that's American made right there.
Right there, that flag. I love it.
What's going on, Bobby?
American made.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Nice.
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I just wanted to jump on here for a minute and tell you that you're doing good. I enjoy your show, and I'm glad to watch your show without any drama and without any stuff going on. I enjoy that.
Thank you, my friend.
Oh, and I'm loving the accent.
And I told you, you know, and I said it before, there's so much drama with this mob genre. I don't even want to interview anybody right now, my friend. We have a better time doing this, I think. I'd rather interact the way we're doing right now and what you're doing and coming on than have one of these people on. Don't get me wrong, I got a lot of people I want to interview.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to stay away from all that mob nonsense right now. Just don't like it. But
I agree.
thank you for coming on, my brother.
I agree.
Yeah.
And he has a nice
Yeah,
setup
man,
there.
Bobby.
Good evening, bud. God bless.
Now,
All right.
where is he?
All right. God bless.
Where's
God
he
bless.
from?
Yeah, where are you from, Bo? Before you go off.
I'm from North Carolina.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's
Wow.
beautiful down there.
Yeah. I'm liking the accent.
Oh, yeah.
I love
Well,
that
I used to live in
southern
Tennessee
accent.
Thank
for a
you.
little while. I was in Tennessee for a little while. You know, I love the South. I love those people.
Yeah. I knew you was in Tennessee for a
Yeah,
while.
5 years.
Yeah, that's not far at all from
No,
me.
it's not at all. Because when I drove home, did I go by North Carolina? I went through Kentucky, I think. I don't know if I hit the Carolinas. And I think I went up to Virginia. Am I saying it right? I figured out what route it took me to get home. 20 hours from Tennessee to get to Boston. Yeah, I made that trip twice.
Well, thank you for joining us. I love American Made coming on and joining us.
Yeah.
And Graham, this is wonderful tonight.
I'd rather do this amongst ourselves sometimes. So we're going to have guests, don't get me wrong, but I love this better. I really do.
Now, do you have a podcast, American?
Yeah, I just wanted to jump on and
Oh, you
thank
froze
both.
up.
Keep doing what you're doing.
All right,
Thank
brother,
you.
and we'll all push your show to American Made. All right?
Okay. Thank you,
All right,
Bobby.
thank you,
Y'all have a
brother.
good night.
That's all. See, that's great. That's really good. Ozzy, God bless Bobby. You will make a great estimator. Thank you, my friend. Well, you know, that was my family business. I've been estimating jobs for years. You know, it started out with porches, decks, remodeling.
Yeah.
Then $1 million projects, you know.
Now you're just going to get the new math in your head because of all how high the prices have gone since then.
Oh, please. I know. All right, Gregory. Bobby, love your show because you're a stand-up guy. Keep Kim. Yeah, absolutely. All right. God bless you, my friend. There's Joe. Sorry I'm late, friend. I was working late. How you doing, Bob? We're doing good, brother. We're doing good. God bless. Graham. All right. Bobby, I'll be good if you have up someone to show because you changed people's lives, mate. People love your story. What you was and what you are now. Thank you, Graham.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. As the bosses used to say, do what you got to do. That's right. And that's what I say still today. That's great. All right. Vietnamese boat people had a rough time of it in Denver. From Mexico, Mexican Americans. Irish killed blacks in New York draft riots during the Civil War. Racism is part of the human condition. It is, but it doesn't have to be. It isn't because God made diversity. And we're supposed to love everybody the same. We all, if you realize something, if we really believe in creationism, in God, in the Bible, we all come from one man. We come from Noah. All of us. We got to remember that. Ham, Seth, and Japheth, his sons. That's where we come from. So we're supposed to be one. We're all cousins. And we all got to love each other. And you got to get past the racism. Not that you are, Tim. I'm just saying people in general have to get past it.
I don't know. Graham's coming after you.
That's right, mate. I actually aspire on trying to get Bobby. He's talking to Eric. Oh, that's too funny. All right.
Hi, Joey. We did Boston. What's up, G? What's that?
Every post we'll put up is saved and recorded. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Jake. Yeah, Bobby. That's cool, man. All right. Coming home to Boston for the week during Christmas. Hope to run into you at Centopio's. We were at Centopio's. Sheila and I were up there No, we didn't. We didn't go in. We get it. It's right on Route 1 up here.
Yes.
So we call and order
Yeah.
it, and then we just go pick it up. Because sometimes it's too crowded in there.
Yeah, and it's tough in East
Yeah.
Boston because you still can't get parking.
I haven't been to the Santapios in East Boston. The last time I was there, I met Sonny Boy Rizzo and his son. You know, we had
Yeah.
a sit down in there, and that was the last time I was in there in the 90s. I drove past it 100 times in East Boston, but I haven't been in there. But the one on the highway is pretty good.
And we probably ran past each other and didn't even know it in the 90s, too.
Right? All right, cuz? I know. Hi, Michael. Bobby, you can't stop their ministry Sunday teachings. Figure something out. You're accountable. Yeah, I am. To us now. You can't let us down. I won't, Michael. Too many people helped and did too many things here. And I love teaching Christ to people. I love teaching the Bible. And I'll be here. One way or the other, I'm going to be here, my friend. I promise you that. The government uses people and disguise them. Look how they treat vets. Yeah, that's disgraceful. No, that's terrible.
Yep.
What they do to the vets. We have to support and donate. Everyone it takes from his teachings as obligations to support. Thank you, Michael. That's true. Because the more that the ministry is supported, the better the ministry is going to be. And it comes down to that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the studio here at the time, everything that we put in, you know, and the ministry is responsible for bills here too, because the show is being done in here. But people don't see that, and a lot of people aren't in good positions right now.
No.
You know?
And I would say we have nobody to blame.
No. Okay. Got any prayer requests this evening? I post that on my Snapchat and pray for the requests from people. Send them. Yeah, actually, our buddy Scott here, his daughter, he wants us to pray for his daughter. So if you want to put that up. Okay, what's this here? Saw a movie called Mulberry, and it was about mutant rats. What did I have to watch the mutant rats for? What were those? The turtles. No, the turtles, and their master was a rat. What was that? Ninja Turtles.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Thank you.
And
You knew the whole title. That's a little scary.
Well, I teach it in art, especially with the kids, because I can teach Renaissance through the turtles.
Oh, wow.
Because all four of the turtles are named after famous artists.
Oh, yeah. Michelangelo.
Leonardo,
yep. Bobby, you are a gentleman. See no evil. Bobby, you are a gentleman and a positive person. You keep your positive content and your respect for yourself by not engaging in the negative bullshit. You, Michael Francis, and Sammy the Bull are always cool. Well, you know why? We were men on the street. We were really wise guys. The other guys that are up there, my friend, they're not wise guys. They don't know the life like we know the life. You're not supposed to conduct yourself like that. And it's terrible what these guys are doing. They're really trying to ruin a genre here that they have no right to even talk about, most of them. Lori Lightfoot is in the Sam Giancana, except worse. Yeah. New Sam Giancana, yeah. She's terrible.
Give a shout out for that.
Oh, Boston clean as rocks. Bobby, I don't mean to take you off your topic, but where's Joey Love? Joey Love is doing the right thing. He's okay, Richie, just to let you know. Joey's okay. And as soon as he comes back around, he will be on the show. He will be. Believe me. Hey, Jimmy. Uncle Bobby, hope all is well in Beantown. It is, my friend. Praise God. I think Lori Lightfoot and Brittany Grinder are one on the same team, if you know what I mean. I resent anyone who says that stuff. Moving around or twitching doesn't equal drugs. That's not complete. No, listen. I'm not saying Paulie was on drugs on the show when he did that. Paulie, had a problem. He used to shake a lot. He used to do that. I think it was from the legal medications that he was taking. But That's another story. Trump was a leader. We have no leader in the White House now. We don't, Scott. We don't. Trump didn't even raid Hillary Clinton after he won. He just let it go. Democrats have no shame in their game. That's right. They're so afraid. If they weren't afraid of him, they won't go after him.
Oh, yeah.
They were afraid of him. You know? Thank you, Bobby, for praying for Jim Mott. Jim used to do a presentation on his wartime service. My late dad was also a paratrooper during World War II in Korea. I took him to Jim's seminar in 2014. Oh, that's nice.
Wow. And thank you.
And thank you. I don't know what your father would think and they would think today about what's going on in this world, in this country, what they fought for, what they gave their lives up almost for. And how
Some
many
did
people
give
died.
their lives.
Some did. It's just terrible. Yeah, it's just like the parents came out and didn't like what they were saying. So they said the parents were terrorists
Oh, yeah.
and turned the FBI on them. Yep.
There's a lot of fighting going on about that, too.
It's crazy. The Trump administration is at war with us, the working people of America. Scott, because you know what they want? They want to tell us what clothes to wear, when to lock in, what time we got to be in the house, what doctors to see. This is what's going on right now.
Yeah.
They want to see how much control they can really take over the people. The government wants to control.
Mm-hmm.
So what's next? Socialism? Communism? What's next? What are we going to do here?
And then we won't be able to have our faith.
It will never happen here. The people will rebel in a minute. They're getting sick of what's going on. They really are. Douche Marouche, what's up, my friend? I was curious if you knew Michael Franchese well before you both left organized crime. Or did the relation develop after? It developed after with Mike. And although I know who Mike was, he didn't know who I was. But, you know, Mike's been on documentaries and mentioned the movies and everything. Mm-hmm. And I knew who he was and his father was. But Mike never knew who I was. But we met. We were in New York together, 2017. And we just liked each other. We hit it off. And he became a friend of mine. And we text back and forth once in a while. I know he's busy, and I try not to bother him, but I really would like to go over to England with him. He extended the offer, so I think I'm going to do that with Mike. I told Mike, whatever you want to do, I'll do.
Yeah.
Trust me, Kamala is praying for Joe. I think she's scared to death of the presidency. Oh yeah, she might cut her wrist. What is she going to do?
Right. She wouldn't know what to do.
She has no idea.
Nope.
Should have never been there.
Nope.
They want more taxes so they can't waste it on more bullshit and buy votes. That's just what they want to do. This whole thing with the border was about votes.
Mm-hmm.
If the Democrats let you in, who are you going to vote for?
Yep.
They don't care if you're illegal. You got a license, you're going to be able to vote. They don't care. This is what they want. Bobby, is there involvement in mainstream casinos? Not talking about Vegas. Not that I know of anymore, to be honest with you. It's like, I don't think there's any more skins. I don't think anything like that is going on anymore. If Democrats could burn the Constitution and bring in communism manifesto, they would. Communist manifesto, they would.
They're working on it.
Going to bed now, Bobby. It's 2:00 in the morning. God bless. You and all here. God bless America. In Club Rest in Peace. Rest in Club Rest England. And God bless England, he meant to say. And
Yes.
God bless England, my friend. I pray for England every day.
God bless you, Graham.
For Great Britain. God bless you too, my friend. I'm glad you're healthy. Thank you for coming on tonight, too. Notice no one bashes anyone here. It's refreshing to see everyone get along. Listen, and I say this too, even about the Christian show. It's our show.
Yeah.
You just want to drop a link. You want to come on the show. Come on the show. We'll talk. This is a social gathering for all of us. That's why I love to do this show. All right. I was a made guy, gangster, boss, whatever you want to call me. I think park bench Paulie calls me a jerk off. I don't know, but whatever you want to call me. And I live that life, but I'm so tired of it with all the other nonsense.
Right.
You know, this should have really been. You know, there was a writer up here today, my friend Billy. I was in his book, Last Rites. If you want to get that book, it's up on Amazon. Last Rites, Billy Gregg, and nice guy. And we're gonna do a project together. And you know, we were talking about that. We were discussing a lot of things today. You know, because he knows the people that I know. He's from Revere. You know, and it's just disgusting what's happening with everything. Now, Billy himself grew up. He was related to the Frizzies. He grew up around wise guys. So I respect what he writes and what he says because he was a neighborhood guy like me.
Right.
You know, he put me in his book, my father, all that. He's got 7 books out right now. He's a great guy, and he was up here today. And we were talking about all this. And I was telling him about the drama, and I don't want to get involved in it. And he said, I'm better off.
Yeah.
Because I think right now, I mean, don't get me wrong, if Sammy or Mike or Jimmy, and they don't want to come on the show, they can't, you know? And, Big G. Yeah, Bobby. Might have to call your mom's other house needs work done on the deck, like I showed you. All right.
Thank you, Big G.
Thank you, G. Yeah, we could do that, G. Yeah, when I was over at G's house, the railing.
Oh.
It's not a big thing, but, you know, it's got to be taken apart and fixed, you know. They do good over there. They got a lot of property in Medford. I mean, that's big money over there, you know. You watch all these more programs, and you got 50, 60-year-old men still slagging each other off. It's ridiculous, Bobby. That's why you're setting yourself apart. That's right, Grant. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know? My daughter worked in Durham, North Carolina. Beautiful town. All right, Grant. Bobby, I'm thinking of starting my own podcast back in the UK. But I know so many villains. What I really want to be doing is the Christian thing. So it's hard to decide what to do. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Grant. You know, you got to remember something. You could do both like I do because that's my past life. You know, and I sit here and we talk about it. And we talk about mafia stuff and gangsters and all that. But down true and true, like in your heart, we're Christians. God's going to come first no matter what we do. I feel that God allowed me to have this platform to start getting people to come to his Christian show.
Right.
I really believe that.
Yes.
Because when I started it, no one knows. And you can even go look. I had Alonzo Esposito Ministries, a website. $2,500 I spent on the nonprofit with the 501, whatever it is, and all that stuff. And having videos made. I didn't know how to do it then. I was going to a studio, paying to be on TV because you got to donate to the Christian channel. And people don't realize the money I spent. But there's one thing I realized that no one knew me. I popped up out of nowhere. You know, I have notoriety for being Bobby Luisi, ex-mobster.
Right.
And that pulls people in. And I believe that God gave us this gift to get these people to come over. I really believe that. I don't know. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does. The act didn't just appear. You had to work. He had to work on it.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
All right. Hey, Sean. Good to see you, buddy. All right. Good evening, everyone. Arrived late. Did you get the recipe for this? Oh, I saved it. Rainey, I'm sorry. I've been so busy. I saved it. I'm going to put it up tomorrow. I swear I'm going to put it up. No, I have it. She sent it.
I know.
I
forgot the cake recipe.
She
too.
just reminded me. I'm so sorry. That's the same thing. Sherry sends me the prayers, and I was all right. I'll do this in a minute, and then I forget.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I need a constant reminder to do all these things. And she gave the recipe, and I was gonna set it, I put it on comment, and I screwed up, and I'm sorry, Rainey, I'm gonna put it up tomorrow, I promise you. All right, let me see. Put up recipe. Wow. Okay, where are we now? All right, Paul. Parking has always sucked in Boston. $50 to the North End. I know. You know, listen, if like you're not around all the time, you want to come go eat in a restaurant or something. I don't even want to go in there.
Uber.
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
You have to Uber.
We did it before. Uber from here is $40 with the tip and everything.
Yeah.
So there's $80 just to go to the North End to have a cappuccino. It ain't gonna happen. All right, Bobby, I will buy you a mug. You keep saying that coffee tastes better in those mugs. And they do, my friend. Go up to Etsy. Go right there. Down below, there's a link. Buy the mug, buy the book, buy whatever you want, my friend. Okay? All right. Graham, praying for Scott's daughter. All right. I agree with Scott H. about our vets. My dad was rushed to the VA hospital and died there. Everything he had on him except his shoes was stolen during the Northeaster, NOLA. Imagine that.
Yeah, and you can't fault them because they need it. You know
All
what I
right.
mean? Like as much as you're mad.
Scott's daughter's name is Alexa. Alexa. Pray. Okay. I got that, Scott. All right. Great.
Thank you.
Oh, Tammy. Bobby, you're doing wonderful. And Kim, thank you, Tammy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tammy. What's that say, Tammy? Can't wait to visit just for the egg rolls. All right, Graham. The man before mentioned Micah friend says, examinable, and you is absolutely right. You're the only friend I have, any class, improper gentleman. Yes. They're not only against Trump, but they hate us too.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, chosen. Brother Bobby, you should listen to a brother named David Rocha. He's got a powerful testimony and has a great YouTube channel. Maybe you can be on the show, Lord willing. All right, let me write that down. Okay, I got it, Kim.
Yep.
Thank you, man. All right, Pat Sully. Men do not vote for Democrats. Ever notice how weak and frail the men in the political parties are? Yeah. Yep.
Well, when I was taught to vote, somebody explained, like I said, how do you know who to vote for? And being from Revere, you have to vote Democrat, and then somebody goes, no, my uncle. You vote for who you think can handle the job right. You're voting for the person, not for the party.
Yeah, but listen,
That was
I understand,
years ago.
but here's the problem. When I was growing up, I loved Ronald Reagan.
Mhm.
Okay? He was running for
Yep.
president. I think it was 81. Was it 88? I forget.
Yep.
And I wanted to vote for him, and I told my mother and father. They said, no, you can't. You're a Democrat. I said, I'm not a Democrat because I never put none down on paper. I like
Right.
this guy.
Right.
So you have to be an independent. Like they were throwing out the house. So I had to put independent. So I stayed independent because I'm for the man, not the party.
Right.
Like what you just said. So if you stay independent, that's why the independent vote is very important because they're going to see, I know they're going to sway Republican. They have to.
But
You know what I mean?
that's what it was. I believe it was around the Reagan time, and he said, look at this man, and then look at the man he's running against. Who do you think could do the job
They
better?
talk about Republicans, but they're conservative.
Yeah.
They don't run the country into the ground. None of them ever have.
Right.
This is the problem. These Democrats come in, they're spenders. They want all this. Now it's really left-wing shit.
Yeah.
They want to put in. You know, they want to take rights away from us. I mean, come on. What are these people thinking?
Yep.
Bobby, are you going to do appraisals also? My dad used to drag me on all his tavern restaurant appraisals. He made a good buck on that. Might have to go to court and fight fair market values. Yeah, I'll be doing appraisals. I'll be working with subcontractors again. Yeah. All right, Paul. Today, the FBI downed Mike Lindell and the pillow guy in a small rural restaurant in Minnesota and confiscated his phone. Biden has made the FBI his own, look at this,
Yeah.
Gestapo. They did that today?
Okay, I guess so.
No, you know why?
didn't
Because
see it.
I bought my pillows, and he's up on the commercial because he's on Fox.
Yes.
Fox News, and I see him all the time. And I remember what he was saying, what the banks did to him, what the Chinese were doing to him. I didn't know that they did that to him today. I didn't know that. See, I'm learning on here.
Yeah.
Joey Molino over Biden for president. Yeah, I thought Joey would do a better job, believe me. Satan does work through weak people. He does work. He does. All right, Sean. Bobby, when you were a kid in Boston, did you also hear about the reputation of New York guys who was a big name growing up? Well, it was always like Carlo Gambino, the Chin, all those guys, the Columbos, all that. We've heard the names, but to me, the top guy when I was growing up was Carlo.
This was at American Made asking for the link.
Yep.
So if they could drop the link, that would be great.
Yeah, see, we got to keep doing that. You know what we're going to do next week? Put the link all the way at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Before anybody puts anything, put the link up there and send them up there.
Yep.
Because instead of going in the middle,
Yes.
it'll be up the top. We'll start doing that next week. Hi, Tammy. Pray for my son, Julian. We will. We will. And he sat and he watched the Christian show with her.
Ah.
Yeah. So that was nice. The concert in Philly this weekend is called Porcupine Tree from England.
Oh, I don't know what kind of music. Now I'm questioning you now.
All right, we're praying for Giuliano. That'll be tomorrow morning too. All right, Eric. Keep in mind, drugs and prostitution are only illegal because the government is afraid they won't get their cut.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
But I bet you if they had a person who could sit there and count how many people she went in with, they'd have.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Clyde's here. I was next after Douche Marouche and again got skipped. Did you see Clyde up there?
I don't believe so.
Sorry, Clyde.
Sometimes it's not coming through here. Remember, we've had a few, like you were saying on the ministry days, it does it here sometimes.
See, what's happening now, I'm going to tell you what happens, Clyde. You're watching YouTube itself. You're up there on YouTube, and you're watching all the comments on the side, okay? We discovered this with that we don't get everything. And on Sunday, we have a problem because I put it on the Bobby Luisi show, I put it on the ministry show, and I put it on Facebook. We don't see Facebook up here. If someone's on the ministry show, they're not seeing what's on the Bobby Luisi show, question and answers. So these are all the problems that we're having. So right now, instead of StreamYard, there's Restream, there's something else I'm looking into.
Right, and there's a way to link it.
It's the same idea.
But there's a way to link it from here to get it to Facebook and all of that.
Well, I link them all. I link that. But what I'm saying is, this is like Clyde is looking right now and he sees it on YouTube.
Right.
And he's saying, why ain't the answer? Because we're not seeing it.
Right.
We're not seeing it on StreamYard. Our screen in front of us is StreamYard, not YouTube. That's
and
the
I
problem.
go pretty much every comment.
And if we went back to the old way we were doing it, was too hard.
Yes.
But we'd be on YouTube, but then we can't link to everybody. The other system we had.
Yep.
We were doing it ourselves. We were going on webcam, had all the cameras.
Yep.
She was doing the commercials on a separate computer.
Yep.
It was a pain in the ass. So we went to the StreamYard. But we're having a lot of problems, Clyde. So don't be upset. Now, I'm wondering what is going to happen when the freight trains stop. I don't think it's going to be good. Oh, no, of course not. We knew, we already saw the truckers couldn't keep up with their deliveries.
In the ships.
And now they're going to overload because all these cargoes come in from the ships. They put them on the trains. Now they're going to overload the truckers that couldn't deliver in the first place.
and they got the gas prices too high. They put mandates on these truckers that are outrageous. They're losing their trucking business.
Yep. Yeah, it's ridiculous. See what socialism did to the north of Ireland in the 1960s. The British government built huge recreation centers because they knew nobody would have jobs. Men sat idle, and then the trouble started.
Yeah.
Yeah. Regions from Elmira, New York, about 40 minutes out of the Appalachian. Loved your interview with Mike Frances. I subscribed to you immediately after watching it. Any leads on the Gardner heist? No, Chris, we haven't had any leads. I'm hoping we'll get Steve back on here if he dug up anything else. We'll see it from there. Thank you for watching, my friend. All right, Chris. Great testimony, by the way. You know what you have saved from and what you were saved for. I've got a recipe for the Capone family. If you're interested, it's a great roast. Yeah, what you do is you go up to BobbyLuisi.com and you go to, what is it, comments?
Yes.
Contact page.
Contacts.
And you can put in your email address, you can put everything in, and you can email me. That's how I get everything. So if you want to do that, remember BobbyLuisi.com, and you can do that. Bobby, that makes perfect sense. Our lives have changed totally because of the Lord. And what we did before was gone. So people can see how we've changed our lives. I want to do the same. Perfect sense, mate. Yes. That's who you were, my friend. That's not who you are now.
Right.
Okay? 85 watching currently and only 35 likes. Don't forget to hit the like buttons. Thank you, Bo. Bobby, who were you rooting for in the Super Bowl when New England played Philadelphia? I'd have to say New England all the time. But if I was down there with the Philly guys, I root for Philly. But I gotta say New England. All right, where are we now? Oh, look at this, 3/4 pound loaf. Oh, you gotta send it up, please. You gotta send it up to BobbyLuisi.com. Because when we go out of this, we lose this. We lose this. And I got no way to snapshot it. If you put it up, and then I'll put it up on comments, everybody can see it. So please send it. Send the email, please, if you can. That looks like a great roast. Chopped parsley, crushed red pepper, paprika, nutmeg. Yeah, that looks good.
And
Thyme.
Rainey adds paste to her gravy.
I have my mother's recipe for Sunday gravy, but she didn't add paste. I can send it to you. I don't use paste either. I don't use paste. My mother used to, and I used to get agita from it. My mother doesn't use it anymore either. What I do is I have the paste in the tube I put in sometimes if I make it a marinara or something. But I don't use, we used to use Florida paste.
Who knows, maybe we'll come up with the Mob and Friends cookbook.
Yeah, well, you know how I make my Sunday gravy? I make my meatballs, I bake them in the oven. Sausage, pork, whatever, goes in the oven. Because I don't like all the grease. I might make it on a Saturday, cook all that, put it in the refrigerator. Then Sunday morning I get up, cut up my onion, garlic, whatever, put all my seasonings in, fry that up, and then start my sauce. Usually 4 cans of either Hunt's Crushed or Kitchen Ready.
And the cold weather's coming. I can't wait
I
for
know.
Sunday gravy.
So now, while that's cooking, I'll take that stuff out of the refrigerator, unless I'm cooking it that morning, which I do most of the time. But if I don't have time on a Sunday, I'll take it, I put it in the microwave, in a glass bowl. I heat it up. Now all the juice comes out of it. When the gravy's hot and boiling, I throw it in, let it sit a few minutes, then I put it on simmer, and let it cook 3-4 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, it's amazing. It
Gotta
really
let
is.
it cook all day.
Yeah. Hey, all, not sure if it's okay with Bobby, but I want to say, save a life, become Narcan certified. I did it. It takes 45 minutes, and they give you the Narcan to carry in emergencies. It's everywhere. I'm not going to say a name. This happened to my friend in a barroom not long ago. And he took something wrong with something, and he died. But there was someone in there with the Narcan.
Did it save him?
Yeah, praise God it did, because I love him. He's my friend since we were kids. But that's not a bad idea that he has.
No.
That really isn't, because the girl, I think it was a girl in there, had it and hit him with it. And he came back. Thank God. The FBI is the water Gestapo. Yeah, they are. This is what it's turning into. Bobby, remember the World War II generation is gone, and all these young people trained in loving communism and are voting today. I know. Sad.
And that's why they are mad at the parents for speaking out, because they can't indoctrinate these children
Yeah.
when the parents go against them.
Yep.
Good night, sweetie.
All right. Good night, Rich. Bobby, have you heard of, or did you know, other mob guys who became born-again believers back in the day? One guy I heard a story of, maybe was before your day. Norangelli? How do you say it? Norangelli. Spelling is not correct. I haven't heard of many that became born again. I haven't heard of many. Hi, Jim. Uncle Bobby, what's the one question you wish you were asked? I don't. That's pretty good. I don't know. I like that. He's trying to get a question out of it. I like that. I don't know. Questions come up, but it's the rhythm of the show.
Yes.
If something coincides with the rhythm of the show, no matter what it is, that's what I like. But nothing specific. If you're asking that, to ask about this or ask about that. Bobby, you and Kim did a great job tonight. Much love. The great friends. God bless you, G. Thank you so much,
Thank
brother.
you, G. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We're going to go till another 20 minutes we got. All right, Jake. What would be your advice for someone in their 20s? I'll tell you this. If you're not in school, if you're in school, stay in school. College is the best thing. You need an education. If you're not in school, you're better off going to work at Walmart, Best Buy, or any of them joints.
Trades.
Huh?
Trades.
Oh, I was getting into that.
Or
There's plenty of trade schools. And a lot of people leave college and go to trade schools. But listen, my friend, you're 20 years old, you're going to be 40 before you know it. So start your career and do the right thing. No, it's true.
I know, don't remind me.
It's true, Just work. And work at what you love. Ironically, when I was a kid, my mother would warn me not to be like John Gotti Jr. He was the only wise guy I knew of. Your mother was right. I'll give you the same warning now. All right. I really believe a piece of the mob died when Carlo Gambino died. I believe that too. Now listen, the Chin was feared. One of the most feared guys in New York. Bad guy, but Carlo was the guy. He really was. All right.
Progressive rock. All right. I might enjoy that. Now I'm going to look that up. Thank you very much, Scott.
Socialism comes from the pits of hell. Yes, it does. Railway is the biggest mover by far of products. Oh, of course,
yes.
Ricky. It's bad. If this is going to really happen on Friday, watch the shelves. What's going to happen?
And people
watch
don't
the prices.
realize it.
The same steaks I was getting last year, and I'll tell you, Stop and Shop, they were like $8, $9. They're $14 today, the same steak. I looked at them today.
We walked in Stop and Shop.
Yeah.
I bursted out laughing. Rob looks at me and goes, "What are you laughing at?" I said, "Did you see the price?" Thankfully, we left and went to Market Basket.
Well, that's what we're gonna do.
A pound of ham, sliced deli ham, domestic, was $12.99 a pound.
Folgers, okay? It was $8 and went to $9. You know what it was today in Stop and Shop? It was almost $14. I put it back.
Yeah,
$14. Now I know if I go to Market Basket, it's probably about 10, maybe 11,
right.
but it's not going to be that much. But look at how everything is affected.
Yes.
I'm scared what's going to happen.
Oh, yes.
We're
in trouble.
People with families. I mean, my kids are grown; they do their own thing. But imagine if I had to feed 5 people a night. You know what I'd have to go through?
Yeah, no more meat. We're gonna go back to the egg days.
Yeah.
Remember when you used
I'd
to?
have to start stealing again.
Did you have to eat the egg and the gravy?
Oh, that's Sicilian style.
Yeah, but that's how you got your protein.
Yeah.
No meat.
Yeah.
Put an egg in it.
What in jail when I'm like he was from my family too. We were in prison together, and he used to make the sauce Sunday gravy. He used to put egg in there,
Yeah.
a boiled egg. He used to put in there.
Yep.
I liked it. He used to give me every week. He give it to me. But my grandmother was all Sicilian, and she made the Sicilian meatballs. So they put an egg in the middle, the meatballs this big,
Yeah,
and drop it in the gravy. That was good. I like that. Bobby, have you seen Michael Thompson on YouTube? Supposedly a founding member of the Aryan Brotherhood prison gang. Flipped on the gang when they started killing rivals, innocent family members. That's, let me tell you something. I don't know, what would they think they were, gangsters? You know, what's this, Sicily? Vendettas? You're going to go out and kill these people? No. No, that's wrong. Is the painting on the wall from Ghana? No. Behind the painting on the wall. I got to hide it. The feds will be here in 10 minutes.
Oh, weird.
All right. Bobby, have you ever had, what is that?
A dream of Jesus, I think.
Oh, yeah. I had dream visions.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'll tell you one if you want to hear it, before we close. I'm in, I think it was in Plymouth. I wrote it in my book. It's in my book, right? So you had to get up early. It was in the hole to get your breakfast. So I get up. I have my breakfast. I go back on the bunk. It's like 6 in the morning. As soon as I get on the bunk, I had a vision. And I was on the beach. And I turned around and Jesus was there. But he had a work coat on, like, the construction brown coats. He has his hands in the pocket. He took his hand out. He pointed out to the ocean. There's going to be an earthquake here. That's why I didn't build my church here. He said, it's happening now. So I turned around and it looked like Miami Beach. And all the buildings start coming down and crumbling. Then I turned around. Jesus was gone. And I had a few dreams with Jesus. Jesus was gone. And then I seen people putting on like green army jackets and had walkie-talkies. Now I know that's the National Guard. So whatever happened in this earthquake, and I believed it was Florida.
Right.
That's what I got out of it because I remember how Miami and Fort Lauderdale used to look. So he gave me that. I wrote that in the book. But I had a few dream visions with him. And one conscious vision.
And you did have the building fall in Miami.
Well, it was really destruction. It was
Right.
from an earthquake on the East Coast out in the ocean that came in and the aftershock hit Miami or Fort Lauderdale, wherever it was. Bobby, who do you think the Democrats are going to put for 2024? I don't think there's any possible way they could even put Biden in. No, they're not going to. And I tell you, I don't even know who's coming up with a good Democrat right now. I don't see anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, an interaction with the Aryan Brotherhood in prison. They are also known as the brand. Yep, they are. What does Sherry say? Big G are amazing?
Yes, she
Oh,
did.
that's nice. Okay. When my husband makes gravy, he doesn't use paste. His mom was Sicilian. Yeah, I don't know. I don't use the paste. We used to fry the Florida in there.
Yep.
Well, that was the brand, so I used to call it Florida. Used to fry it, in with all the oil and my mother's gravy. My mother makes an unbelievable gravy, you know, but there would always be that oil slick on the top. My gravy don't do that. I don't have that in my gravy, just very little, you know.
Old school had a lot of great.
Who has more power in the prison system, the Aryan Brotherhood or the Mexican Mafia? That all depends what prison you're talking about.
Right.
You know, but you know, through the feds, the Aryan Brotherhood's very strong. But I was also a Mexican Mafia guys, good guys. Bobby, that mob boss would have. All right, Bobby, what mob boss would you have wanted to meet in prison? Actually, none of them, to be honest with you. By the time I went in, I wanted nothing to do with anything. I really
Back in the
did.
day.
I was with capos and soldiers, and I didn't want to be around them, to be honest with you. Oh, back in the day? Back in the day. Oh, I would have. That's a big question. Never with John God. I won't want to see him. But that's a good question. I'd have to think about who I'd want to meet in there. Did you deal with the cheese man in Boston? The cheese man was a friend of mine. We actually had a restaurant together. Start adding to your 4K1 early.
In your 20s.
Yeah. You got to start now. Like I said, you got to think about it. You're going to be 40 before you know it. You're going to be 60 before you know it. Please don't do what I did. My advice to young people, save 10 or 50% and invest. Don't rely on Social Security for your retirement fund. No. But see, I don't plan on retirement, Kim, all the way. You know, I plan on, until I die, to do this ministry anyway.
Yeah.
Look at Mike. Mike's in his 70s now. Fran says he's still going strong.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's how I feel. All right. I really like this format where you chat with one another and ask questions or make comments. Such a friendly environment here on Wednesday Night Live. Prayers to all of you and good night. God bless, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. That was nice. Okay. If this keeps up with prices, we are going to network for goods. Send out care packages and such. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're overburdened on food lines.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get worse now. People got to feed their kids.
Yeah.
You know? I couldn't believe it. A box of pasta, spaghetti, penne was $1. Now it's $2.
Yep.
For Borelli. Even Prince went up.
Yeah.
So I bought one of each.
Even the generic is up to almost $2.
What is going on here? The cheapest thing in the world is rice and pasta.
And it's through the roof now.
It's crazy. I just remember the meatballs with raisins. With raisins.
Yep. I never liked it, but I remember it. Yes.
I never had that. Never had that.
One of my grandmothers used to make it like that.
Really? All right. No longer go to Stop and Shop when I visit Boston. I go to Target and Walmart. It's too expensive. There was a loaf of bread that we bought in Walmart 2 weeks ago. It was only $4 something. Guess how much the same loaf of bread was? Because it's that specialty bread.
Yeah.
In Stop and Shop today.
I can imagine.
It was almost $8.
Stop and Shop is unbelievable.
In that same bread, I forget the name of it because I'm a retard. That same bread, they had in hot dog buns, and I loved it. I ate the whole loaf. All right, almost $6 for 8 hot dog buns.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. It really is. When guys get involved in the life, the motivation has to be money in women. Eric, you hit it right on the head.
Yeah.
That was my motivation. I admit it. Kim, let me know what you think of Porcupine Tree.
Yes, I will. I'll get back to you next week.
Okay, let's say it again. Definitely not Vico Musso. No. Don't like the man. Rainey, I just had a great idea. Can you email Bobby so he has your email and I can contact you? That's a good idea. Yep. No, my mother makes the best gravy. All right, they're going back and forth.
That
If
was
the organization wants to come back, then the John Gotti, me generation, has to put the organized crime first. Organization first, yeah. No, but it is the me generation, so that's not going to happen. All right, Kachuk again. Hi, Bobby. Rest in peace, Al Bruno. All right, rest in peace, Al. Hey, Bobby, have you heard anything about Paul Tanzo? What's he up to? I really have no idea. I really don't bother even paying attention to what he's doing. I got to be honest with you. Listen to Bobby's advice, young folks. Start saving and investing early. I wish I did that. Well, we just about hit that time.
Yeah.
What's Jimmy O'Connell saying there? It's because of Vladimir Putin that the prices are crazy. It's not because of Vladimir Putin directly. The problem is right now, he stopped the pipeline. Now Russia's making money. They're selling their oil. You understand? There's reasons behind what Putin's doing. He's wrong, but he's doing it. But I got to tell you, I believe this all came down to Biden.
Yep.
All right, let's do one more. Bobby, did you know what was your impression of your peers? Wise guys who like to hurt people or kill people. Listen, there was some sadistic guys, don't get me wrong. But, they weren't just out killing people. Not the guys I come up with. If someone had to get killed, there was a reason they got killed, believe me. But I wasn't around people like that. No Greg Scarpas, none of these nuts. Wasn't around those people over here. But there were people like that. Bob Ozer and that crew and a lot of the Irish guys, a lot of guys like that. They kill you for no reason. All right. All right, let's do Sherry, and then we're going to pop out to the commercial and wrap this up. For those who do use paste, I learned in Italy that the best way to use it is at the very beginning, right after you sweat the onions and garlic. That is if you use those two. Add the pasta and milk. Yeah, listen, that's how we did it. We fried the onion and garlic.
Yep.
And put all our seasonings in. When that was frying, then we put the paste in. You don't put the paste in first. Then after the paste is in, then you start adding the tomatoes in. All right, we're going to commercial. God bless everybody. Good night. Thank you so much. Got to do a lot of prayers here. Look at these podcasts. Yeah, and we'll see you next Wednesday. And some of you, I'll see you on Sunday. God bless everybody. Hello, everybody. I just wanted to inform you that Capital Christian, my new book, is out. We've been mailing books every other day, thank God. They're moving. And you can go up to Etsy store, to our store up there, the Bobby Luisi store, and get your copy. And it's going to be a signed copy. I'm signing every copy and mailing them out myself. I want to do that for the next few months until I put it up on Amazon. So if you want your copy, go up there and get it. Also, we also have God's Plan Revealed. My other book is up there, and our cups, our t-shirts. We got a lot of nice products up there. So if anybody's interested, and down in the description, you can hit the link there and go right to the store and get your book. I hope you buy it, and I hope we'll sign it for you. Thank you.